Hey everyone, today we are going to talk about Synchronize in Lightroom. If you've been following my channel for a little while, you'll notice that a lot of the stuff that I teach and kind of demonstrate are ways to save time on editing day. So one of the ones that I use super often is Synchronize. So basically what Synchronize means is I can take all of the edits that I have made to one image and apply them within seconds to any other image within that same lighting scenario, and it will edit the image and basically get it ready to go within seconds. That's what I'm going to show you today. We are going to use this little image here from a cake smash that I did, and you can see down here I've got a few images that are already edited, but then I have the rest of the gallery that still needs to be edited. Once I get this image where I want it, you'll see over here I've got my exposure adjusted, highlights, everything that I do for my normal adjustments for this specific image. Well, now I want to be able to very quickly apply those same edits to all of the remaining images of this same lighting scenario. And I say the same lighting scenario because if I had pictures from this session where I'm in studio and then we went outside, I'm not going to synchronize all of the edits that I've made for my studio images to the outside images. So you want to only utilize synchronize on images that are from the same lighting scenario because that's when you're going to get the best results for this edit. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make sure I have this first image selected. So that's going to be this one right here. That's got all the edits made to it. And then I'm going to hold down Shift and select all of the images that I want to apply these same edits to. And then once I have all of them selected, so you can see down here I have 5 images selected, I'm going to come over here and choose the Sync button. So then it's going to bring up this box right here, and this is what I'm going to get to pick and choose each of the areas that I actually want to apply from this first edited image to all the images previous. So basically what I'm going to do is I want all of my basic updates that I did, my tone curve, my hue, saturation, luminance is all going to copy over. Color grading, I didn't do anything to. Detail, I did a little bit of sharpening, I did some noise reduction, and then my lens corrections. So those are the main ones that I'm going to do, but then you'll see over here too that you can do spot removal, crop, masking. Spot removal and crop, sometimes you can check those, but it's going to depend on your image. And in this case, I'm not going to because I'm not removing the same spots from one image to the next because my subject has moved. So we're going to keep those unchecked. One other area that we can look at here, and I'm going to actually uncheck this for now, is the masking area. And these are certain things that you maybe did that are specific to the image that you're on. Say, I think in this instance, the lettering on her bodysuit was a very, very bright gold that didn't necessarily match very well to what the image was that I wanted to go for. I wanted it to be more closer to this rose gold color, so I kind of muted that down. Well, on each image, those letters are going to be in a different spot. So I don't want to copy that over because it's going to have to be adjusted on every single image. So I'm just going to go ahead and uncheck masking for now. And then we're going to come over here and choose Synchronize. And you're going to be able to watch down here that every single image has taken on those edits. And we'll scroll from left to right, and you'll be able to see that all those main edits were carried from one image to the next. How easy was that? That saves so much time versus having to go through, edit each one individually. It's the most simple way I feel to make sure that you're getting a nice consistent edit on all of your images within a light scenario. You'll notice as well that there is a little toggle next to sync. That will allow you to do what's called auto sync. If you want to keep what you have selected here because we want them all to be the same. If I toggle this, you'll see it now switches to auto sync. So what that means is any additional change that I make to the image that I have selected, the main one that I have selected. So you'll see they're all selected, but I'm clicked on this one here. If I make any changes to this one, it's going to automatically apply that to all of them. And I'm going to show you kind of a drastic scenario so that you can see. So if I take the exposure and put it way down on this image, you'll notice that all of the images will automatically do that, where I don't have to go and pick and choose each one. It's just going to go ahead and do that for me. So I'm going to undo that, and you'll see that it undid it on every single one, all because I have that auto sync on. So same thing, if I went through and changed my blacks on this image, it's going to go ahead and do that on all of the other images that I have selected because I have auto sync chosen. So that's another really easy way that you can just edit each image without having to do it individually. One thing you'll want to always make sure though is after you have done that, uncheck auto sync to make sure that you are not making changes to multiple images that you don't actually want to make. So always make sure you toggle that auto sync back off when you're done. I'm going to go ahead and do another example here to show you that you can kind of sync in any direction or with any images you want, as long as they're within the same lighting scenario. So again, I have this image here that's all nice and edited. It's right where I want it to be. So I'm going to check all the other ones within that same lighting scenario. And we are going to hit that Synchronize button again. I'm going to make sure everything that I want is selected. This time I do think I'm going to choose to copy over the mask, and we'll see kind of what it does. And then we'll hit Synchronize. And again, you'll see down here that each and every image has already updated to exactly what you want it to look like because it's all in the same lighting scenario and it's exactly how you want it to be from one image to the next. Super, super quick, super easy. So that's it for today. Hopefully I have taught you something, and hopefully this will help you save minutes upon hours in your editing time as it has for me. Once I learned about the Synchronize feature, it was like life-changing for me. It was so easy, so quick, and my editing time has been cut in half because of it. If you like what I shared today, please subscribe. Continue to watch as more videos come out, and thanks for tuning in.